All right, welcome back, everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I am back, and it is time for another AlphaStar 1 vs 1 replay cast. Today, we have got ourselves a Zerg taken on a Zerg. It is a good old ZVZ, except one of these Zergs is actually an AI. It's actually a robot. And I know that may trigger some of you people in the comments who say, it's not a robot, it's an artificial. And yeah, I'm going to call it a lot of things. Because as this AI has shown us, it is capable of deserving many, many names. So, Alpha Zerg going to be taken on Master Zerg on the map Cyber Forest. Cyber Forest, I feel, is one of the maps we see the least AlphaStar play on. But, yeah, we'll see if we ever do get AlphaStar released on some of the newer maps. That would be exciting, to have it playing the new patch and stuff, or just more AlphaStar in general. That would be a win-win. As far as the builds go so far, it's just normal openings. These players mirroring each other identically, which is kind of surprising. There's no early pool in a ZVZ, because if it was my ZVZ, there'd definitely be early pools. We take a look, yeah, just hatcheries on the way for both players. Drones, AlphaStar seems to be in the lead by... actually, no, they're pretty, like, identical. I think the Blue Zerg's drone was actually a little bit quicker, but then AlphaStar fires up the extras quicker. Oh, who's in the lead? I don't know. The Masters player starts up his Overlord sooner. It looks like he's going to be just waiting on more larvae till he can do that. I don't know. Okay, so very, very mirrored matchup that we've got so far. But ladies and gentlemen, seeing as how we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 Overlords hastily moving across the map, let's try and hit 4 likes on this video. That would be amazing if we could do that. It would really show that you guys are the best. Now, Metabolic Boost is on the way for AlphaStar. The Masters player, interestingly enough, hasn't started up speed. I wonder if that's because he's intentionally delaying it, or if he's just forgetful. Sometimes people are forgetful. What's all this gas for, though, Master Zerg? What are you doing with your gas? Is he going to go into a lair? Yes, he is. Oh, okay. So a very, very quick lair from the Master player. Going to be trying to catch AlphaStar off guard with some tech, but ruh-roh for the Masters player because AlphaStar is going to be going just right on into roaches. So the Master player does spot this with his lings, so he's fortunate to know that. But cause for concern could be real if he's going for something like a 2-base Spire and your opponent's going for a 2-base Roach attack. You will definitely lose if that is going to be the case. So these two players are going to be facing off. Looks like a Roach Warren does get fired up for the Masters player. He hasn't got all of his extra gases yet, so it's probably not going to be mutas. There we go. +1 attack is on the way. It's just going to be a very, very quick Roach speed. Maybe he was planning to go mutas, but then he saw AlphaStar's Roach Warren and decided to change his course of action. For now, though, both players, pretty similar worker counts. AlphaStar has a lead of 4. They're both churning out roaches. The Masters player is making a lot of Overlords, so probably going to be making many roaches, I imagine. And yeah, it's just going to be some good old Roach versus Roach. For now, AlphaStar is dwarfing its opponent in supply due to the fact that it's just churning out as many roaches as possible. It started building them sooner. It's now going to be moving across the map with its queens. Is AlphaStar just going for a big old all-in? It's going to kill this Overlord, that's for sure. But is it actually just going to send everything across the map for an attack? That I am not sure. Both players are churning out roaches. +1 is on the way for the Masters player. Roach speed is on the way, so he will have the better roaches in the long run. And AlphaStar is literally just planning to go for a big attack, I think. We see AlphaStar is moving far, far out on the map with its queens just to try and shut down any Overlord that would tip the Masters player off that this is coming. But so far, I think the Masters player has had pretty good game sense to be like, okay, you're just going to try and kill me, aren't you? You're here to kill me. And yes, indeed, AlphaStar is. The Queens are crossing the map. It looks like they are fully committed to this all-in. The Masters player was spread and creep. I'm not sure he wants to do that because that's going to let AlphaStar, who I believe should be the attacker in this scenario, get across the map even quicker. I mean, if the Blue Zerg waits a little bit longer, he will have +1 attack. And that will be an absolutely massive deal when it comes to Roach versus Roach. He's going to have Roach speed too, but he's fighting before this now. He's going to want to pull back before this happens. The battle is starting to begin, though. AlphaStar is so far ahead on supply. It seems to just have done a better job building Roaches. The +1 attack has finished for the Masters player, but he just doesn't have the numbers. Even though he, like, totally sniffed this out, AlphaStar just snaps up a quick victory. Alright, so AlphaStar hastily dispatched to that Zerg player with a quick 2-base timing with just so many Roaches. Now, this match, we have got a Diamond T going to be taking on AlphaStar in a TVP. AlphaStar has shown that it's pretty dominating lately. The past couple videos I've done it has totally just destroyed its opponents. And we'll see if that trend's going to continue or not versus this Diamond player. I feel like there isn't a lot of Diamond players that beat AlphaStar in a PvT. Like, I can't remember the last time AlphaStar lost, like, a Terran versus Protoss. Because it just, like, harasses the Protoss, and the Protoss player just gets completely wrecked. That's the way she goes. Probe Scout is going to move out for the Diamond player. Say, hey, what's going on? And AlphaStar will probably say, not much, just gonna build some Banshees and probably kill ya, because that's what I do. Pulling up the APM, the Protoss player is averaging 145, so pretty solid APM. AlphaStar with lower APM, but much more effective APM. And oh, okay, here we go. I thought this was just for a scout. The Diamond player says, no, you're gonna die. This Diamond player is going to be trying to catch AlphaStar off guard with just that double gateway play. This is quite popular in the Korean server, I believe. It's a build quite a few Korean pro gamers do. It hits hard, it hits fast against a Terran who just wants to build a command center. And so this could be nasty for AlphaStar because AlphaStar crossed the map with its SCV, but for some reason, the AI, it turned it around. Why did it turn the SCV around? I don't know. This is just not good news for AlphaStar at all. I mean, if it had gone across the map, it would have seen the delayed Nexus. I'm actually surprised that the Diamond player is getting a Nexus so quickly, but apparently that is part of this build. So one Stalker gets fired up. As soon as the second Gateway gets finished up, it should fire up a Stalker too. This pro probably wants to go on home too for the Diamond player, but hey, nobody's perfect. Where's that extra Stalker? That should be coming out soon. Probably Chrono Boost at 2. And there we go. All of a sudden, AlphaStar is going to have 2 Stalkers at its natural. This could be a successful cheese on AlphaStar. This probe's going to run in, which is totally suspicious, by the way. The probe just running in and stopping here. But I get the feeling that AlphaStar hasn't developed that game sense. Looks like the Stalker back at home kills off the Reaper. AlphaStar does, or probably knows that something's wrong. It hasn't seen the Nexus timing, though, so I guess the Reaper just jumped up somewhere else. And now AlphaStar is going to be giving this Terran player a lot of grief. The Stalker shows up at the natural. The command center didn't quite finish for AlphaStar. This is the time which you just YOLO an SCV down there to try and finish it, an SCV or two. But for now, the Stalker is moving up the ramp. AlphaStar is going to be getting pressured by the Stalker. That bunker could be delayed. AlphaStar should pull another SCV off to finish that, and it will. So looks like AlphaStar will hold it at the top of its ramp, but the Stalkers actually can be a pain, shoot the supply depots. We're even seeing a shield battery go up for the Diamond player, so he's really committing to this. He can now focus down those SCVs. He's got to be careful, though, not to eat a Widowmine shot. I think he probably just wants to settle for killing the command center, cancels it. AlphaStar is now down a base compared to its opponent. That is quite painful. I think you just cancel the shield batteries, or say one of the shield batteries, I think, if you're the Diamond player. I don't know. Either way, as long as he has a strong macro follow-up for this, he's got himself a very nice lead. Probe moves up the ramp, wanting to bait out that Widowmine. It's going to give the vision. That Widowmine's going to be under fire. Looks like it does hit. That great micro from the Diamond player actually sacrifices the probe, allows him to kill off that Widowmine. Another Widowmine's going to shuffle forward. That could potentially hit. Is the Diamond player paying attention? No, he isn't. He's going to eat a Widowmine for breakfast. Another Stalker moves too far up the ramp. So after some good micro, we see some bad micro from the Diamond player. Looks like the Viking is at the top of the ramp for AlphaStar, but these Stalkers are really, really giving AlphaStar grief. The command center in the main base is just rebuilding. A siege tank is only on the way now. A very delayed siege tank, I must say. The Widowmine's coming out. The siege tank's not quite, or you need a siege tank to do the trick, basically. These Marines are poking forward, but they're eating Stalker phasers, or lasers. It's a particle disruptor, that's the actual name. Now, the Stalkers kill off one supply depot. AlphaStar is supply blocked. Another 2 Stalkers are going to be getting warped in. AlphaStar loses another depot, so this is quite painful for the AI. I don't think that the Diamond player is going to be able to keep going in, but the Diamond player is in a great spot this game. This is, I think, one of the best leads I've seen a Protoss player get against AlphaStar. Of course, the follow-up isn't perfect. I mean, there's Blink and Stalkers on the way. There's a couple more gateways on the way, so it's not bad. I really would like to see the Diamond player just lean hard into the macro, because of course AlphaStar is pretty secure at this point with its siege tank, with its multiple bunkers. I don't think there's a chance the Stalkers will break this. Not a chance in hell, as a matter of fact, I don't think. And so, yeah, the game may just play out from here, and there's a definitive economy lead for the Diamond player. AlphaStar, though, I mean, is such a macro machine. For all we know, it's just going to float its CC over, retake its natural, and catch back up in workers, because that's how good it is at macro, even though it was delayed so much. Now, these Stalkers, they got to be careful due to the siege tanks on the high ground. There's not a chance the Diamond player can break this. Please, Diamond player, don't do it. Don't attack up this ramp. But he's warping in more and more Stalkers, and it's making me really uncomfortable that he's going to go for an attack. Don't do it. Whatever you do, do not. I know it's tempting to try and go for the throat, but AlphaStar is contained on one base. You got this, guy. You don't need to attack on in. Your life's worth more than this. Yeah, you just gotta not. AlphaStar is gonna float its command center all the way over here, but that's really not gonna help it. The mass Viking count for AlphaStar is interesting. 4 Vikings already in a TVP is quite odd. Charge is on the way for the Diamond player now. I really like that, because charge is good, but oh no, he's doing it! Don't do it! Oh, why? Why, Diamond player? He's gonna lose so many Stalkers. He's gonna lose like all of his Stalkers, as a matter of fact. Oh, that was a painful lesson, wasn't it? He lost just like, oh god, that was like 6 Stalkers, and he warps in another 5. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? You can't attack in like this. You need an observer at least here so you can like blink on top of the tanks or anticipate the shots. I mean, if he waits till he has charged and then goes for it again, I'll say maybe. But man, that is not good. And speaking of not good, we see a Liberator coming in to harass the Diamond player. Is this where the House of Dominoes starts to fall? AlphaStar, by the way, is starting to mine at this other location, so it's not going to be horribly, or its economy isn't going to be absolutely awful now. Looks like these Stalkers do anticipate this Liberator, so the Diamond player does actually shut that down. Very well done. I would like to see him just go a bit harder into the macro. He could definitely have a 3rd base up right now. AlphaStar is going to transfer SCVs. A bit of a derp to give that away. That command center is now very much revealed by AlphaStar. These SCVs, this SCV was even rallying from this base, so that's a mistake. The Stalkers are now going to move in. They're going to say, yummy command center. AlphaStar, I think, may have derped a little bit too hard in this one. Revealing that base was a big mistake. This command center is definitely going to get volleyed down by them particle beams or particle disruptors. And yeah, I mean, AlphaStar now on 1 base. It's making Banshees to try and come back in this game, but it's going to start mining out soon. In fact, it's already started to mine out. I mean, this mineral patch is 15 left, and it's got to take another base, and it definitely could have. The AI, if it juggled its tanks right, could have absolutely moved down and secured up another location, but the Diamond player has just done a good enough job, and oh my god, the BM Nexus! Oh, AlphaStar is getting just styled on by this Diamond player. He's like, yeah, I may have just totally lost 5 Stalkers on a suicidal attack in your base, but I'm gonna build a gosh darn bad manner Nexus. Vikings are flying across the map for AlphaStar, saying, right, I got to get something done. With the charge lots, though, with the Stalkers, the Diamond player should be able to defend this. Yeah, these Vikings should get absolutely nothing done. AlphaStar just doesn't seem to understand the concept of juggling its tanks forward to break and containment. Yeah, sad times for AlphaStar. It's like, maybe my Vikings can do something. No, that's not the answer. There's a lot of High Templars on the way for the Diamond player, so he can Psystorm or he can just make Archons, whatever he prefers. AlphaStar still just making units off of one base. It's going to send out an SCV, but the Stalkers will shut that down. You got it. You got to break free, AlphaStar. Come on, you know the words, I want to break free, but no, AlphaStar says, no, I want to stay in my base. If this was Heart of the Swarm, where mineral patches didn't mine out super quickly, I'd say maybe, but like there's like less than 1,000 minerals for AlphaStar. You got to do something about this guy. It's now seeing its enemy's Nexus. Come on, AlphaStar, you got to do something. There we go. Now tanks are going to shuffle a little bit forward, but will he go down the ramp? He's got to go down the ramp. Maybe the AI could make a push happen. You never know, seeing as how it does have a bajillion siege tanks against a mainly Stalker army. A Banshee is now out for AlphaStar. There's actually no, or there is a Robo, but there's no Observer. Nope, there's 2 Observers. All right. Yep, Diamond player is laughing. Banshee's harassing. Yeah, no Observers up at the front, but there is Observers. The Stalkers are just chilling at the natural base. If these siege tanks get down this ramp, if he does it, if AlphaStar does it, I fully believe it could take a fight if this Diamond player gets baited in, but the longer it waits, the worse this gets for the AI. The one-basing AI. Okay. Yeah, AlphaStar getting contained. Just not knowing what to do, waiting for this space to get up, I guess. It's going to run out of resources soon, though. And what does the AI do when it's out of minerals? Does it just keep mining gas? Or does it just pull the boys and say, right, lads, everyone, we got to go take a new land? I bet it's going to float the command center over to the left or to this location. Banshee's going to move out. If the Cloak Banshee actually went out here, it could actually start working away on these Stalkers, but AlphaStar doesn't understand that. There is so many Stalkers here, too. Looks like AlphaStar is starting to try and go down the ramp just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's saying, I'll dip my toe in the pond halfway down the ramp. I do apologize. I'm a horrible commentator. I left myself open on Steam, by the way. So, yes, I am officially the worst, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. Okay, now the Diamond player is going to attack on in. Oh my gosh, this is the moment that AlphaStar was working for. The Diamond player is going to try and break this in a massive suicidal attack, pushing into so many siege tanks. A big round of Psystorms do land, but all the High Templar die. The Diamond player is trying his hardest to throw this. AlphaStar, oh my god, is AlphaStar going to have a chance in this game now? The Diamond player says, okay, you know what, I'm going to build 4 Stargates to do this. The command center is gonna dilly-dally a bit. These SCVs, most of AlphaStar's SCVs died trying to transfer. The orbital is gonna fly somewhere. I'm not sure where this is going. Greener pastures, I guess. Looks like AlphaStar is just derping hard. Super duper derp. I mean, a beautiful tank spread, and it totally slaughtered the Protoss' army, but it just doesn't understand to push on out and capitalize on that. Instead, it's just saying, right, we'll just mine from this location, we'll float over our other base. Yeah, if I'm the Diamond player right now, I'm just like, what's going on? AlphaStar has actually killed a lot of workers with this Banshee. It's killed 13 with this Banshee alone. But we see these bases are under attack. There's no other mining for AlphaStar. I mean, the Banshee is killing the probes everywhere. But the Diamond player, I think he's got this. All he's got to do is fire up like a Void Ray or 2. And the game is his. This command center just floating about, doing its thing, going do-do-do-do-do. More Stalkers are coming. They're going to shut down this base. Yeah, the Diamond player, I think, has this one. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button if you enjoyed this match. If you're new to the channel, press that subscribe button. I cast a lot of AlphaStar games. Not all of them are this derpy. Or if you're into that thing, there are some that are this derpy. So, Join the Discord if you want to hang out. And then follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. We announce tournaments and stuff on Twitter, so it's a good time. And we wait for AlphaStar to GG. Can we get an Alpha GG, please? It's repairing its Widow Mine, because why not? But, yeah, now we wait. Do the Stalkers just yeet on in here? Yes, they do. They're going to try and blink up from the looks of it. Oh my god. So many dead Stalkers. Like, AlphaStar is playing pretty cost efficiently, but not cost efficiently enough to justify staying on one base. Looks like the choice is Phoenix, interestingly enough, for the Diamond player, because why not? Building 2 Phoenix at a time out of his 4 gateways. I already did my outro, so I'm not sure what to say as we wait for AlphaStar's end. This one SCV is going to move on out. AlphaStar turns it around, though, and then AlphaStar's like, or the Diamond player's like, wait a second. I've seen this before. The command center's back, isn't it? Yes, so the CC is going to try and fly away. AlphaStar's CC is getting attacked by the Stalkers. It's going so fast. Look how fast the command center's flying. I mean, the Phoenix are going to come in, though. They're going to lift up a bunch of the tanks. The 2 Marines are gunning as hard as they can, but everything's going to get lifted up. Buildings are getting killed. Zealots, AlphaStar is absolutely just lifting off all of its buildings. And GG.